Black, Hispanic, Caucasian, and Asian. We are all members of the human race. America has so many colors and hues, and yet equality for all remains an issue. They will not admit that blacks still have it bad because nothing has changed since we were brought to this land. We were chained, shackled, and treated like animals, stripped of our dignity. We fought for our survival. Now we are free men, and most still cannot accept it. After 130 plus years, they think we just got off the ship. But we have come too far now, and enough is enough. We are flesh and blood. We breathe and we love. This country was built on our blood and tears. Gone are the days of shackles and fear. We had to fight for our rights in the midst of despair, and now we stand strong to declare we are not going anywhere. Still, we are hated for the color of our skin, so united we must stand and fight to the end. Our forefathers were brought here against their will to be treated like animals and used for their skills. And when they tried to run, they were brought back and whipped. They were traded and sold like cattle to the highest bidder. And our men were beaten like dogs and demasculinized, and our women were lusted after and raped until they died. Yet to this very day, they cannot see. We are all family, born of the same seed. They hate us because they envy the power of our minds, so they keep us in poverty, pinching pennies and dimes. Schools are so bad they wouldn't send their dogs to them. They pump drugs into our communities to create a culture of hoodlums. But guess what? Some of us still slip through the cracks to fight against oppression and to take our land back. So this is something we should make very clear. We are here to stay. We are not going anywhere. Our skin is black and our pride is fierce and our spirit is stronger than their hate can pierce. They think we are monkeys falling out of trees. We are the original race and they are our seed. And as long as they hate us, we will continue to fight. And as long as they fear us, we will remain united. We remember our people came over here on ships. They rotted in those vessels, dying in feces and vomit. Our people built their homes and sweated on fields of sugar cane. We picked their cotton and nursed their babies. We fought in their wars to gain the Constitution and died for a country they stole from Native Indians. Now, after 300 years, they expect us to go back. We will not leave, and they can accept that as fact. If they think we will revert back to living in chains, they had better get sober and think again. In grand old America, we have too much invested. Hate us if they must, but they still owe us a check. We will not settle for 10 acres and a mule, and their hatred just gives our determination more fuel because the debt America owes us, they can never repay. So they treat us like dirt and try to wish us away. Now the problem is theirs and they must get over it. If they did not want blacks here, they should not have put us on the ship. We want our fair and equal chance to retain wealth, and we will not be ignored and stored on the shelf. And their fear and resentment will never kill our tenacity because just like them, we have the right to remain free. So they can leave the restaurant if they cannot eat around us and clutch their bags when our brothers get on the bus and sit our change on the counter because they cannot touch our hands and stare at us as though we do not belong in this land. Just let them know this message is very loud. We are black, beautiful, mighty, and proud, and we cannot and will not go back to yesteryear. So get used to it because we're not going anywhere.